Hi everyone, this is the Gas Walkthrough for May 17th. I'm Philip Newman. Today I'm solving Joy by Bill Murphy. This is a killer and consecutive pair Sudoku. 1 to 9 in each row, column, and 3 by 3 box. As always, or almost always, we have cages in the grid. Digits in the cage must sum to the total in the top left corner and cannot repeat. So even though these two cells don't see each other by Sudoku rules, they're in the same cage, so they can't be the same. And then white dots mean consecutive. Other pairs of digits could be consecutive. And those are the rules. So we're going to start with our minimums. 1, 2, 3 must be the 6, and then 1, 2, 4. Now here we have a white dot, and 4 is not consecutive, 1 or 2, so it must go here, and same down here. 23 is 6, 8, 9, and we're going to have the same sort of thing. 6 is not consecutive. And so the 6 is placed in both of those. And then we're going to have 7, 8, 9 here, 7, 8, 9 here. The next thing that drew my eye was this, the 8. There are two possibilities for 8. We can have 1, 2, 5, or we can have 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5 doesn't work in this case because of the white dot. If we had 1, 2, 5, the consecutive digits are 1 and 2. That would have to go like this. But we know where 1, 2, and 3 are in this box. So this can't be 1 or 2. It would have to be 5 if this were 1, 2, 5, and that breaks the white dot. So instead, we have to have 3, 4 with a 1, and this can't be 3 because of the 6 cage. So this is 4, this is 3, this is 1. That's going to rule out a couple of things. The 22 is going to work the same way. It could be 5, 8, 9, but we would need 8, 9 as our pair, and that would break here. We would need the 5 here, and that doesn't work. This instead is 6, 7, and that has to go in that order with the 9. That's not 7, that's not 9. Okay. Another thing to note on consecutive pairs that is very useful right here. If we have a consecutive pair, in these two cells we must have one odd and one even digit. They have a difference of 1, that means they're different parity. We only have one even digit to work with here. So one of these has to be the 2, and then the other is an odd digit, which means this is not 2, this is 1. And that's going to resolve the 1, 2 up here as well. We also know these two cells contain a 2, so it's not there. These contain an 8, so that's going to place our 9, which is going to place 9 and 8 over here. And 8 is in one of these as well. Alright, remaining 2 in this box are 5 and 7, which we can do. Over here we have 3 and 5, which we can do, and that's going to resolve 2 and 3. Gets an 8 there. These are 2, 5, 6. These are 3, 4, 9. 9 is definitely not consecutive with any of this. Neither is 6 up here. That's most of what we can do there. Alright, these are going to be 4, 5, and 7. And now that we have this 5 down here, we know that is the 5. These will be 3, 5, 6. We have the 3 there. And because of the 5 placed over here, that gives us 6 and 5. And this has to be 7 because we have a 5 in the row. So 6 and 7 is 13. That's going to be a 2. That is not 7. So 8 or 9 here. And this is a really lovely flow for this puzzle. The 7 places a 9 there. Just the way there's a lot of symmetry in what we're doing, but they're not symmetrically placed in the way that sometimes they are. And so it makes the puzzle flow really differently, which is neat. 1, 2, 8 in these. We can rule 1 out of this cell. We can rule 8 out of this cell. So actually in the row, 8 must go there. That's going to give us a 3 here and resolve that cage. And that 7 is already resolved, and the 9, 8 is resolved by that 8. 2, 5, and 6 here must go like that, and that's going to give us 5 and 4. This is 1. These are 3, 4, 9. The only one of those consecutive with one of these is 4 with 5. And then 3, 9 up here we can't do yet. The 6 here resolves to 6. This is 8 here, and then 2. And this is 1, 2 because of that 2. And this is 9 because of that 8. Alright, these are 4, 5, and 8, so this must be 4, 5. This can't be 3, so it must be the 6, 5, 4, like that. And this was 8. 1 and 7 here. Come back to that. 4, 5, and 8 here. And 1, 6, 7. So 4 is not consecutive with these, 1 is not consecutive. And actually we have an 8 in the row, so that's going to give us 5, 6. The 4 resolves 8 and 4. And we ended up with this really nice symmetrical pairs left over that I don't think we can resolve yet. What we can do though is we have a pair in the row and a pair in the column. So in the row we still need 3, 5, and 6. In the column though we have our 3 in the pair and we have a 6. So this must be 5. And then these are 3 and 6, which we can do from the 6. In the column, we still need 4 and 7, which we can do. And now the 3 here resolves 9, 3, 9, and 3. The 7 resolves 1, 7, 1, 7. And to finish off, we're going to have 2, 8, 9, and 1. And that's the solution. I really like that puzzle. I don't actually remember if I test solved this. Maybe I did. The last few weeks have been a complete blur. And if I seem like I'm kind of speeding through this puzzle, it's because it's very late and I still need to post gas. But not as late as the last one. So anyway, I'm going to catch up on videos when I can. And I hope you enjoyed this particular puzzle as much as I did. Let us know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.